Hi, my fantastic friends. It's me, Master Temple. We've got the old collector album, so it's a till raiding day. I forgot what day it was then. We've got the St George's Cross on the top as well. So happy days, happy days. We haven't got much in way of finds. Got a few. One for the album, which you'll be pleased to hear. A couple of nice oddities as well. But I also want to show you something that I'm going to be giving away very shortly when I hit 350 subs, which may already have happened by the time this video goes out. We're not far off, 1 or 2 away. So what we do need? 2 Commonwealths. The Rio, we had a belter of a hunt last time, didn't we? Absolute belter. Trains, Britannias. Trains and Britannias. And then we've got everything. That's all we need for the 2 quids. And then we've got suffragettes and Q to find. Some Olympics. Some more Olympics. Some more. And then that is the lot. Because we've got everything else. We've got everything else. So we've got a nice stack of 50p's. Nice stack of 2 quids. Now when I go out and about to work, shops, whatever I do, take every precaution, and I urge you guys to do everything that you need to do to stay safe, keep others safe. So let's have a look at, we'll get the 50p since they're in my hands, and let me try and zoom in. Ooh. Here we go, look at that. So first up we've got, now these came from various shops around where I live, Keith Cake being the biggest one. That's the Victoria Cross the medals. The dictionaries. Now, last time this came out on the Till Raider, I asked if these were CDs and or disc drives or discograms or whatever. You know, moving into the new millennium from books to something computerized. And Bungle, the brilliant Bungle, said that's what he always believes as well. So, Team Cathedral, Team CD, eh? I don't know. That's right. People Act, very common one. Don't need him. I'll go in Piglet at some point. I forgot the Piglet today. Dictionary, another Piglet find. There we go. In 2017, Benjamin Bunny. Now we will sign this one and release him back into wild, somewhere far, far away from here, into a machine, so I don't find it again. 2017. I'm trying to look for the one that's a bit weird. Well, weirder than this. This is Tom Kitten with his really creepy eyes. Ooh, coming to get you. 2016. Another. What is this one now? It's the Team GB, isn't it? I've seen that a few times. About 6-7 million of them, so you will do. Another medals. Another Piglet find, and these are the 2 stars of the show, right? But this one is just a Taylor Peter Rabbit. Nothing unusual here. But when I flip him over, you see just a slight rotation error. And I put this picture on my Instagram page, and people were guessing which one it was: Newton, Tom Kitten, the Frog. Well, of course, I think Ella got it right when she said the Taylor Peter Rabbit. And it's just got a slight rotation on there. So what I'll do, I'm going to swap the one in the album out for this one. So that's a keeper. And then the last one I got from Keith Cake, the mighty Keith, is the NHS. Which reminds me, I've got something really big planned, really good planned. Should start coming to fruition in a couple of weeks' time. It might be down to this coin. Right, so before we get on to 2 quids, which are there, I'll show you what I've got sort of planned from for the giveaway. And it's this. And what I'm doing, I've written happy days, because that's what I like to say a lot, and gives you a little bit of a boost. Happy days. And then what I'll do, when the winner gets picked, I'll engrave your name on there, or whatever you want. on there within reason, you know. And on the back is I've just put from Master Temple 2020 and a little bit of a oldie sort of cross which you used to find on old groats and shillings and stuff like that. And yeah, a bit of an edge inscription. So that's what, they're not quite as big as the coin tuber coins that I send out, and it certainly hasn't, it's not made out of two metals, it's a nice big brass thing, but it's nice to have. It's, if we have a look at a £2 coin, a lot bigger and a lot thicker. That and some other things for sure. Right, let's get on to 2 quids while we're here. Right, so we've got a Lord Kitchener, and we've not got the mule. We've not got the mule. So we'll go back out there, back into the wild. And we've got a, what's this one? Charles Darwin. Facing him. A chimpanzee, I believe. Happy days. What else have we got? Charles Dickens. And finally, on another Kitchener. A couple of them. It's not a bad nick, actually. Very shiny. Okay, now these last 3, 2 are definitely new releases. 2 are definitely new releases. They're not. It's this one. This is the Army Centenary. But look how sharp and crisp and clear. You know, last week I got a couple of Magna Cartas that had just been released. I think this one, or a batch of these, have just been released, because this is definitely an album upgrade. It's so sharp and crisp. Absolutely. So, and then the next one, I think this one's just a brand new Shakespeare's Comedies. Again, very sharp and crisp. Very sharp and crisp. But the last one I got this actually yesterday from Keith when I went to get my lottery tickets, because we've got to believe that we can win, can't we? And it's a Britannia, not in a good state. Not one, not a new one that's come out, but I mean, it's got a bit of chocolate, I think, or roasting a marshmallow on that trident there. But still, it's a Britannia, and it's one we need. So happy days on that. Thank you, Keith. Right, I'll get it in book. I'll be back in a sec. There we go, folks. Right, so I've swapped. Sorry, well, let's start with the 2 quids. So we've got the Britannia in, which is Brucey bonus time. Beautiful time. So we only need the 15 and the undergrounds on that page. Now, I just noticed when I was putting them in, I've ripped my book. The pages have come out, so I'm going to have to try and maybe warm that up with an iron and melt it back together. We shall see. We shall see. Right, and I just swapped the back one. I swapped the Taylor Peter Rabbit out because it's got that rotation error. But it's getting there. It's getting there. If I find one a week that goes in there, I'm happy. We'll keep that one for now. We'll definitely keep that one. The rest can go in Piglet, wherever Piglet is. My kids raid the Piglet from time to time for pocket money behind my back, and I you know. Anyhow, I'm wittering on. Don't forget this, folks. Keep an eye out for this. Happy days. So, until next time, do stay safe. All take care. And as always, I'll see you later. Happy days.